All right. Hello. Welcome to day 50. I can't believe it. It goes by so fast whenever I do these readings. And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I think there is about a week left of reading. So thank you so much for being here. And you can always come back and watch them whenever you want or listen to them. They're extremely valuable. I'm very curious what I'm going to feel about it next year, too. Um, Great advice here. So I am on page 185. If you're following along, The Art of Focus by Dan Coe. And I'm going to start the section that says Project to Product in just a moment. All right. And we're finishing up the section that's called Self-Experimentation. So here we go. Soon enough, you will need to cut back and rid yourself of the things that aren't working to solve your problems. Try everything, see what sticks, and give yourself permission to drop things that don't. We want muscle, not fat, and that muscle is there to stay without much additional effort. This pattern reflects across all domains. When I was pushing for business growth and hitting new monthly highs in revenue, I would work longer hours, try new tactics, create new products, and move as many levers as I could. I put my business in an environment conducive to growth through my season of intensity. I knew there would come a time when I had to cut back to 4-hour workdays and my ideal lifestyle. When I did, the business muscle that was built in my endeavors revealed a new monthly baseline revenue. This is how you solve all the problems in your life. Identify a problem, experiment with different solutions, and drop everything that isn't sustainable. If you can see yourself doing it every single month, week, or day, if you can't see yourself doing it every single month, week, or day, it doesn't belong as a habitual part of your life. All right, project to product. Everyone is an entrepreneur. Some just choose to get paid for the problems they solve in their personal life. Problems are best solved with a personal project and self-experimentation. You become an entrepreneur when you take your projects public. And remember, you are the ultimate project. The change of goods is the foundation of human connection, regardless of generation, gender, race, or type of good being exchanged. In modern times, money is an important resource for the proper function of our everyday lives. It is the lifeblood of society, and it is your job to earn and spend in areas that you want to bring to life. As problems continue to be solved, the emergence and development of a more advanced digital currency is unfolding before our eyes. Money is a valuable resource for everyone who does not have it, and those that want it only need the skills to exchange for it. Unless you want to disconnect from any social interaction and attempt to survive in the woods, you need money. No amount of self-righteous preaching about how money is evil is going to change that. If you want to participate in the incredible advancements of our times, you will have to contribute to humanity through business and value exchange. All profitable products start as a project, whether the intention to sell is there or not. If you want to generate a creative income, you will need to sell a valuable product. And what's a better starting point than a personal project that solves a burning problem that all living beings encounter? Now, I want to make it clear that I am using product as a blanket term for what you sell. This can be a physical or digital product or service. It makes sense to start off as a freelancer, consultant, or tutor with the systems you've developed. Once you have distribution and leverage under your own name, you can turn that proven system into a product that sells while you sleep. Most people wait to start a business until they have the perfect plan that holds no meaning to them. Others have an unconscious relationship with money that leads them to believe that selling is bad. Yet they go to work for a massive corporation that exploits their employees to sell a product. Or they don't realize that they are selling their ideas, beliefs, and worldview during every single interaction. If you don't sell your own product, you will be forced to sell someone else's. Success is counterintuitive, and if you want out of the social denominator hierarchies, you will have to create a product. There isn't any other way. This method of turning your personal projects into a product is one method of many, but it is an incredible starting point for those that want to discover, pursue, and evolve their life's work without venture capital or investing their life savings. Not to mention, people get wrapped up in worrying about saturation, competition, and product market fit. This method bypasses all of them by leveraging the most unique thing on this planet, you. After a plethora of freelancing and e-commerce business failures, wasting tens of thousands of dollars on sample products, paid advertisements, and business courses with an ever-growing student debt, I saw my first success in web design. I'll spare you the details of the journey. The notable aspect was that I started out of curiosity. I had always wanted to do something creative, and my field of awareness at the time allowed me to register and research web design. I built projects for my previous business attempts, like freelance photography, and offered to build projects for my family and friends. Of course, if I could go back, I would change the way I did things, but that's why I'm writing this book, to pass on my lessons. The logical transition for those web design projects was to become a freelance web designer, so that's what I did, and I solved the problems that presented themselves until I made a sustainable, full-time income. First, I had no idea how to land clients. So I studied and experimented with multiple techniques I could find on the internet. Second, I realized that a single skill wasn't enough to get the results that would allow me to charge higher prices. So I started learning marketing, sales, and writing. Third, I knew that I could increase my income beyond a certain point with manual client acquisition. So I started building distribution by posting content in public to attract a following. By solving those three problems over the course of a year, I gained more specific knowledge and made more money than my 4 years at college would ever allow me to. If I had known at the time, I could have gone straight into consulting or tutoring. Specific people prefer to do things themselves. Others prefer to have it done for them. I prefer to teach, so my business endeavors evolved to reflect that. I gained experience by solving my own problems and eventually went on to teach what I'd learned in my freelance web design business. Notice how I didn't close my mind off to something less limited than a singular skill like web design. Many new entrepreneurs identify with a skill or interest rather than the problem they are solving. A skill is a tool that solves a problem that births passion. Be open to improving your skill stack or accept that the path is going to be more difficult than it needs to be. All right, that's it for today. See you tomorrow for day 51. Take care. Bye.